Welcome to the exciting rebirth of Superstar, featuring choose your membership rate as low as just $3 a month. At Superstar, you get expanded, exclusive video scopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, class passes for Synchronicity University, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. Hello, fabulous superstar Gemini. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of November 2022. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological week, without a doubt. Big moves happening in the sky now. Do keep in mind that it was at the end of last month, so just in time for Halloween, Mars went retrograde in your sign. And that is by far set to be the most important energy for you, especially right out of the gate as you are beginning the month. But I would even say having Mars retrograde season in your sign, it tends to denote a time frame that you will refer back to again and again for many years to come. In your own way, you are being redefined and understanding your power, your direction differently than you did before. You're understanding how determined you can be and what it is that is worth going for. And so as that energy is with you, keep in mind, as we begin the month, we also are still in a period between eclipses. And it is going to be on the 8th of the month that we are going to have a lunar eclipse. Now, this lunar eclipse is in the sign just before yours. And the key characteristic of it is that it is hand in hand with Uranus. And Uranus is a symbol of surprise, of new insights, new understandings, and sometimes understandings that feel like they come out of nowhere. As much as it can be surprise, it can also be an energy of like shock in a way that you hadn't anticipated. However, with Uranus, ultimately, whatever comes forward is honest. Now, here's the thing. This eclipse is happening in a part of the sky for you that has to do with what you weren't aware of. So whether it is about you or a person, place, thing, or situation in your life, in an instant, you realize that perhaps you had a certain impression, perhaps you had a certain expectation, or perhaps it is that you thought you knew until in an instant there is illumination. Now, this can also be very quick endings as well. I'm thinking about how Uranus represents surprise, but it's a lunar eclipse, and lunar eclipses bring things to a close. Normally, a full moon represents culmination. I think of eclipses as like a jacked up lunar event. So in this case, a jacked up full moon, but hand in hand with Uranus. My goodness, it really seems to be that there is some closure set to take place that seems to come very quickly and allows you to move forward from it. And there's so much to look forward to going forward from there. I do think that this energy can also suggest that whatever does change, whatever does leave, there's a sense of freedom on your part, as if now you feel you really can live. Now you really feel as if you are that much more in touch with all the things that you have yet to do in this lifetime. Still knowing that ultimately it is but a glimpse. November 23rd is a very special day. We have a couple of important celestial adventures taking place, and they are connected. On the one hand, we've got a new moon, and it is in your opposite sign, not too far away from Mercury and from Venus. So that in and of itself does suggest brand new beginnings, especially where it comes to the partners in your life, the one-on-one alliances. But here's the thing, just as that new moon perfects and is exact, literally 5 minutes later, Jupiter goes direct. And so as we are approaching and into the second part of the month in particular, Jupiter appears to be standing still in the sky, but that technical motion, that tipping point, if you will, happens just after the new moon, almost simultaneously with the new moon, just 5 minutes later. And Jupiter is the ruling planet of the sign of Sagittarius, where this new moon is taking place. And so it isn't just about what's happening in your opposite sign, but how it connects to your understanding of what you deserve, your understanding of what a higher, more loving vision for your life might be, your understanding of what it means to align with the goals that are meaningful to you and define success on your own terms as well. Of course, these energies do suggest there's a business connotation to this. So whether it is new people to partner with, new understandings with established alliances, it is business partners and professional alliances now that can help you to feel as if you are not only able to attract the support that you want, but also you're able to truly understand how it is that whomever it is you're connecting to in some way is part of you aligning with some higher goals that you may have for your life. Jupiter going direct in and of itself can bring career progress and life purpose alignment and gains at this time. Another person might play a key role in that. Having said that, though, this is a new moon in your opposite sign. This is the ruling planet of your opposite sign. And I think most Geminis out there are going to experience this energy in the context of love. And where it comes to matters of love, look, you're set to have a brand new chapter, and that can be really exciting. On the one hand, this new moon is close in the sky to Venus and Mercury, so head and heart go so strongly together at this time. But then we have that other layer where you are looking at what you deserve. What are you actually going for in a larger sense? And is that in this moment available to you or not? That can be part of what guides you to make different choices. So for those of you open to meeting someone new, I do love this energy of the new moon. It does suggest you're having new understandings as to the people to align with, and in some cases, feeling as if there's real long-term potential with people that you might meet now. But for all that, this can also be a new beginning with somebody that ultimately gives you a fresh perspective. And that perspective ends up being something that you carry forward from here. For those of you just starting to date somebody, well, look, I do love this new moon energy because it gives you a fresh perspective and a new understanding into this person. But given what's happening with Jupiter, it's almost like whatever might be happening with someone that you're dating, you're looking at whether or not this is something for the longer term, the higher, more loving vision. Is this someone that you have shared goals with or not? And where the answer is not, well, you'll be paying attention to that. That might matter to you more than it might otherwise. But also, this part of the sky where Jupiter is going forward, it has to do with an understanding of raising your standards and understanding what you deserve differently in some way. And that may be part of what guides any choices you make in the context of love now. And for those of you in an established bond, what a powerful time, fresh perspectives, new understandings, brand new chapters with this person that you love. I love that Mercury and Venus are close by because it does suggest that there's a real connection happening with your partner on different levels of heart, of mind, of communication, of understanding. Jupiter going direct simultaneously with this new moon. Well, that does suggest that the two of you truly are looking forward, looking upwards in some way, and feeling very ready to put challenges behind you. Now, for a very small percentage of Sagittarians out there, if you know that you're not in the right relationship for you, this is where you're able to see it that much more clearly. And that in turn allows you to consider what choices you would like to make. What I love about this month for you, wow, it is a powerful astrological moment. I absolutely love how now it is about, and the energy is about moving you forward. On the one hand, with the eclipse, you are cleansing, and yet Mars is retrograde in your sign. So practicing self-care becomes important. Monitoring your own energy as well becomes important, but also knowing that it is in this journey of Mars retrograde that you're coming into contact with some deeper truths, mainly about you. And this truth is something you'll cherish for a very long time to come. You are on the pathway of getting more deeply honest with yourself as to what is truly worth moving yourself towards. What is worth having in your sights that you feel so determined to actualize, to make happen. A lot of Geminis are going to be really surprised by the answers that they find now. I mean, my goodness, that eclipse just changes so much as the truth comes out in some way. But there's something so liberating about it as well, giving you so much more freedom to truly be yourself. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this each and every week for each and every sign for as low as just $3 a month with Choose Your Membership rate at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. Now, higher tiers get you things like all access passes to Synchronicity University events, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. I look forward to meeting you there, and link is in the description below. Thank you again for watching. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.